Today we are talking about something that is close to our hearts and our wallets. The only thing that is more unstable than your relationship. We are talking about the Naira. The Naira is 52 years. One would think by now it should have sense, but no. Inflation is the phenomenon where the price of things just go up. And your salary basically just day by day. At the time of recording, $1 valued at 1,500 Naira. Nigeria is guilty of excessive borrowing. We seem to be in perpetual need of $200 million. How did we even get here in the first place? I will attempt to explain. Yes, welcome to the Average Nigerian, everybody. My name is Average Nigerian, and today we are talking about something that is close to our hearts and our wallets. The only thing that is more unstable than your relationship.
No, we started this online, so we have to.
I'm tired of doing online relationship.
It's okay. James is okay.
I never started any fucking relationship with you online. I'm not bringing my
I mean,
We are talking about the Naira. Just like a toddler trying to walk, the Nigerian Naira seems to be falling. Consequently, just like Manchester United, the economy has been in steady decline in recent times. Did I lie? If the Naira had a Tinder profile, it will read constant mood swings, heartbreaker for mature minds only. Let's break it down. How did we even get here in the first place? Let's start at the very beginning. On January 1, 1973, the Nigerian Naira was born. A bouncing baby currency valuing a healthy 1 Naira to 2 pounds. Can you imagine? 1 Naira to 2 pounds. If it were like that till today, all those IJGP that will come back to oppress us would have been humbled.
Now, I just thought that obviously, me being high profile, sometimes people see me for the first time and they don't know what to do. Girls, I'm really here to have a good time. I promise you. Yeah. If I say hi, please just say hi back. I'm a nice person. I swear to God, I'm nice.
The Naira is 52 years. One would think by now it should have sense, but no. Over the decades, the Naira has fallen drastically, as you must have noticed, of course. At the time of recording, $1 is valued at 1,500 Naira. How? I will attempt to explain. One of the first key milestones in the decline of Naira was in 1986 with the introduction of Structural Adjustment Program, that's SAP.
Good evening. Tonight, we take a look at one of Nigeria's most defining economical experiments, the Structural Adjustment Program, also known as SAP, the forefather of present-day SAPA. In 1986, under the military regime of General Ibrahim Babangida, Nigeria was facing an economic crisis. Oil prices had crashed, the Naira was pretending to be the dollar, and debts, that one was doing 10/10, honestly. So, what did the government do? They went shopping, not on Temu, not on Shein, but at the International Monetary Fund and World Bank, asking for loans. Now, the IMF said, look, we'll help you, but only if you change everything. And so, SAP began. 1. The Naira was devalued. If your father bought a Peugeot 504 in 1981 for 4,000 Naira, by 1987 that money could barely fuel it. The Naira went from national currency to national embarrassment. 2. Subsidies were removed. Fuel, food, essential goods all became more expensive. The average Nigerian had more to do with less, and then over time less with nothing. 3. Government companies were sold off. They called it privatization. but for many it felt like povertyization. Companies like NEPA and NITEL went from inefficient to completely missing in action. And 4, social services were cut. Schools suffered, hospitals decayed, public service was rebranded as you're on your own. SAP was supposed to revive the economy. Instead, it shrank wallets, it emptied plates, and created new Nigerian vocabularies like manages. There's no light. We're adjusting. The World Bank clapped. IMF smiled, and Nigerians, well, we adapted like we always do. SAP was never just a policy, it was a turning point when a country tried to fix its broken economy by breaking its people first. And nearly 40 years later, the adjustments haven't stopped. We're still adjusting. Now you know.
Yes, SAP came and sapped the life of the Naira, eventually introducing an era of sapper. Ever since then, it has been one wahala after the other. From unstable oil prices, to dual exchange rates, to corruption, to portable. The list is endless. There is no way we can talk about Naira without inflation. To put it in a way that the average Nigerian can understand, inflation is the phenomenon where the price of things just they go up, they go up, they go up, they go up, they go up. And your salary basically just day where it day. You get it now, Abi? So then, why is the Naira behaving like Ronaldo fans? Since after the 2022 World Cup, crying. The number one reason why the Naira is crying like Ronaldo, right, is over-reliance on oil. Nigeria is like that your friend that believes that because there was one time when he won back-to-back on Sporty, he will stick to it and then do it again no matter what. Oh God, diversify. You will try Baba Ijebu. About 90% of Nigeria's export is oil. So when the global price of oil reduces, the Naira crashes. So number 2, also because of the underdevelopment of key sectors like agriculture, blah, 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 Nigeria has become import dependent. We do not produce enough stuff. And then we bring in almost all the stuff we need. Let's play a game. Name the commodity and I'll tell you where we import it from. Toothpick. China. Door. Turkey. COVID-19. China. Not be me. I think you get the point now. There were 3 reasons that the Naira is crying because it seems that Nigeria has poor fiscal and monetary policy management. For those of us that slept through economics class, what I'm saying simply is we know they manage money well at all. I mean, Nigeria is guilty of excessive borrowing. We seem to be in perpetual need of urgent $200 million. What does this beggy attitude mean for the Naira? Not so simply put. The high levels of public debt, much of it external, puts pressure on foreign reserves and increases vulnerability to foreign exchange shocks. Even if you do not understand what I just said, I'm sure you know it sounds serious now. It sounds like something will go on. Something is going down. Also, in the light of flexing my economics brain, another problem is the frequent interventions by the CBN, including uncoordinated interest rate adjustments and excessive liquidity injections, which have undermined economic stability. That's just they look me. Go school, you say now politics, you want to play. Number 4 reason for Naira's hot tears needs no introduction. It's our bosom friend. You have known and heard of it since Nostiti told your mom that there was no space for your delivery. It has become an integral part of our lives. We love it, but we just don't know it. It deserves all the accolades for all it has done in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about corruption. Please make some noise for corruption.
When you hear this kind of amount of money that has been stolen from Nigeria, our wealth that has been taken away out of Nigeria, what comes to your mind?
Rich people die, poor people die. Rich people get ill, poor people get ill. Why can't we just understand that fundamental truth and then begin to think seriously about developing our own communities instead of thinking of foreign assets and pouring money that is made for the local community into foreign assets. It sickens me. I don't know what psychological state people will be in when they know that you can only sleep in one bed.
I doubt there is any need explaining how corruption is a factor here. I know you know that I know you know. And if you do not know, I know that you will know later. Give it time. Going side by side with corruption, number 5 is insecurity. I know foreigners tend to love adventures and definitely love to take risks. Even though they have a penchant for risking their lives, they draw the line at Nigerian kidnappers and unknown gunmen. The point here is that the insecurity problem deters investment and disrupts economic activities, further weakening the Naira. Now, what are the consequences of this decline in the value of the Naira and inflation? Besides the Naira turning you to a walking ambulance anytime you step into a supermarket.
Oh my God! Wow!
Wow. Apart from that, there are other consequences of devaluation and inflation, such as rising unemployment levels. If you're already unemployed before these rising unemployment levels, my brother, it don't be for you. Better luck in your next life. Another consequence is poverty. I mean, of course. Do not let doings online during Dirty December and all that fool you. You see all those things, I'll be thinking, people get money, be like saying only me no get. If that is your thinking, I just want to tell you that you are correct. Yes, people get money day, and you no get. The good news here is that no be only you no get. You have colleagues. We day. Lots of them. Like Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. Deal with you. As an average Nigerian, I enjoy complaining. However, this time, the average Nigerian is going to attempt to profess solutions to the Naira's decline and inflation. Number 1, diversify the economy. Diversify. Everything is not oil. Oil this, oil that. Leave oil alone. PDD has taken up most of it anyway. Leave it. We should look into other things like agriculture, manufacturing, technology. By technology, I don't mean Yahoo by any stretch. G_wire, not Yahoo. Chill. Number 2, support local businesses by buying made in Nigerian products. Yes, buy made in Nigerian products. And on the other hand, as I'm saying this one, made in Nigerian products, I beg, be buyable.
Guys, can you imagine? I saw a cloth online. I ordered this native. Before I will show you the native I ordered, let me first of all show you what this tailor brought for me. This cloth you are seeing is up to 450,000 naira. 450,000 naira on this cloth. Look at the trouser. See as breeze they carry the cloth. Wanna see cap what person do for me. Stain everywhere. I deliberately tell this guy, say, for abroad, we know they wear any cloth we no thick. That is why I will pay you very well. Do this cloth thick for me. As I did here now, I wear rich 3 clothes. Everybody go say patronize made in Nigeria. Patronize made in Nigeria. See what the guy go bring for me. I'm coming. I will show you what I ordered. See what this guy. See what he bring. Stain all the neck. Now stain. Whether I even wear them, I don't know. See the back. See what this guy sew for me. He carry school uniform material. Take sew cloth for me. Collect see. Guys, just watch. See as breeze they carry the cloth. And the cloth where this guy say make I wear for abroad with that. I don't go call this guy fashion designer. The guy na tailor you be. Small na see the cloth when I order. Where Ibuka wear. Small na see the cloth when I order. See what the guy bring up for me. See what he bring for me.
That's how I went to support one lady on WhatsApp. She sells bed sheets. She calls it comfy sheets. I lay down on this her comfy sheets, and it was like Bobrisky's chin without concealer. It was rough. We have to stop the corruption, guys. This guy was, what did that picture do to you? Number 3, we have to stop the corruption, guys. If you want to save the Naira, corruption has to go down, at least. I know that this honestly sounds like Mission Impossible. Only Tom Cruise can save us now. Mission Impossible Part 18, Rogue Nation, Corrupt Nigeria. I don't know. When we say curb corruption, typically our mind goes to our leaders. But come on. You know, I know, you know that I know that the corruption starts from you and I. Normal. We have to do better. We also have to chill on all this banditry and insecurity stuff. Do you understand? Nobody's going to invest in a country that they will probably get kidnapped in. No security is equal to reduce foreign investment. Simple math. If we can do some of these things, I just said, maybe, just maybe we can save the Naira. Returning to the glory days of 1 Naira to 2 pounds. Even you believe that. But maybe, right? But what do you guys think? Do you have other solutions? I mean, you should not just take my word for it. Because what do I know? What do I know? Don't put me under pressure. Because after all, I'm just an average Nigerian.
The Average Nigerian is brought to you by Sochi Foods.